Hello there, gentlemen and ladies, and welcome back to the channel. Today we shall be spending. The vast majority of crypto and financial experts were discussing Ripple and XRPS, and before we get started, I'd want to ask everyone out there if you could. Please rate the video with a thumbs up. Increase the YouTube algorithm significantly, which I always appreciate today. With that in mind, let's get right in and go over this important announcement that Ripple has shown us today. Before I continue, it is important to note that Ripple is not the same as XRP. XRP is not Ripple, yet you should follow Ripple's progress because guess what? This is a cryptocurrency-focused company, and I believe it will expose XRP to big swings. Also, while this has nothing to do with money, I'm speaking to the acceptance of XRP, and even use cases that have nothing to do with the XRP ledger. With that in mind, we are pleased to announce our intention to buy Fortress Trust as part of the Fortress IO portfolio of businesses. Before we go any further, please remember that this is only one of numerous transactions made this year, and some of the most major announcements have yet to be made. Significantly focused on, which we will also discuss in this video. We certainly see trust forces in financial and regulatory infrastructure complementing and strengthening Ripple's full portfolio of blockchain solutions for finance, and keep in mind that this was only one of many acquisitions made in May. We've seen Ripple acquire Pantera's stake in Bitstamp, which was another big move from Ripple at the time, and this was interesting at the time, and there were a few quotes within this to really kind of go over. But ultimately speaking, it was Ripple, a prominent enterprise crypto firm, acquired custodial provider Medico for $250 million on May 17th, which is undeniably fascinating. Ripple is also entering the expanding institutional crypto custody industry, which is expected to reach $10 trillion by 2030. All of them are quite large now. Additionally, I sent out a tweet. In terms of all of these important acquisitions and what happened this year, so far I've claimed that the advances for Ripple this year have been significant, and it's undeniable. Joins the BIS, the ISDA, collaborates with MasterCard on CBC efforts, achieves Singapore regulatory license, acquires a Pantera interest, but stamps Medico and now Fortress EO. This is just a small sample of Ripple's tremendous breakthroughs, which have also produced significant advancements on the XRP ledger, such as the Australian digital dollar stablecoin Nevada, not to mention the significant win for XRP2. We're barely scratching the surface, and please listen. There has been one major news story after another. Announcement, and you can find all of these key announcements on Ripple's website under Insights. For example, I just acquired the Fortress one here, which we shall discuss. However, if you go down, you can see some of the others, and I haven't even mentioned Centric Center Grade, which is power in the future development of carbon markets, utilizing the XRP ledger. You also have the Palau stablecoin. It has taken a long time. They've been working with Ripple for at least a year. But don't you suppose there are many more? And incredibly, so few people are paying attention to these critical connections, which might theoretically mean a lot for the entire firm, including even XRP is already over here in terms of Fortress Trust acquisition, so we first look at its technology and licensing. Fortress Trust contributes to Ripple's business and product goals by providing critical infrastructure to the booming enterprise crypto sector. This news follows Ripple's recent $250 million acquisition of crypto custody business Medico, one of the largest transactions in the area in 2023. Ripple, as previously noted, has been destroying it. Many people have stated, well, we're technically in a bear market, but Ripple has been expanding rapidly, almost exponentially. Given how much they have been acquiring, transferring, and declaring, it appears like they are on their way to becoming the new Amazon. Given that they were an early investment in Fortress Trust, they appear to be the future Amazon. Since their launch in 2021, we've had the opportunity to learn about the team's vision and technology. They've built an impressive business with recurring revenue and a strong roster of both crypto-native and new-to-crypto customers, and we're excited to bring on this team and its technology to accelerate our business and continue pressing our advantage in areas critical to crypto infrastructure. Consider the size of the space. They'll be on the cutting edge of this for the next 7 years, which is why I feel they could be the new Amazon. We also possess a New York bit license jointly with Ripple and its other enterprises, as seen here. More than 30 money transmitter licenses across the United States, as well as an in-principle big payment institution license from Singapore's Monetary Authority, the country's central bank, indicate that Ripple is not poised to become a financial system force to be reckoned with. They are expanding at an alarming rate. This is a large money transmitter for $30. Licenses throughout the United States, as well as a substantial payment institution license from Singapore, are now paying attention. That's important to understand because this is technically comparable to XRP. Remember that they are using XRP to move money and value as swiftly as possible, that they are utilizing XRP's strength for this purpose, and that licenses are quite powerful. Facilitator for organizations to create and execute best-in-class customer experiences across our payments and liquidity offerings by leveraging Ripple's crypto infrastructure solutions. This was submitted by Monica Long. With the acquisition of Fortress Trust, we now have a plethora of possibilities for improving the current user experience. We will invest in our existing solutions and investigate new complementary products to become the one-stop shop for corporations looking to convert stores and move money on the blockchain around the world. Ripple was the first startup to leverage blockchain and cryptocurrency to solve multi-trillion-dollar problems and facilitate cross-border payments. The company concentrated its efforts on building blockchain-enabled payment infrastructure from the ground up before expanding its product offerings to address other use cases, such as liquidity. CBCDs, as well as management tokenization, Ripple today serves hundreds of customers in more than 55 countries and 6 continents, with payout capabilities in over 70 markets. Now pay attention, I understand. Ripple and XRP are not the same thing. I want you to understand that XRP is not Ripple as we go forward. Look at what's going on in this space. It's still extremely beneficial for XRP because it shows how big crypto is becoming and how much attention it's getting right now. Ripple, one of the industry's largest and most innovative companies, will acquire Fortress Trust. It's a testament to the team and business that we've built in such a short period, and we look forward to continuing to collaborate and expanding our link with our Web3 payment solution, so sure. As previously indicated, there is a heavy focus on what is happening. Ripple has made some notable movements. We all know how massive Fortress IO is. This is the Web3 financial regulatory and technology infrastructure, and it simplifies things for you. Help safeguard and scale your web initiative. They have a wallet. They have their trust firm, which you can discover here. They offer IRAs, electronic payments, and asset management. They have tokenization as well as liquidity in their system. Overall, the product is appropriate. This is a big corporation, and we even provide NFTs within their wallet. And crypto-embedded e-payments compliance, and all of those beautiful things. And yeah, I think this is a tremendous venture for Ripple. I believe this is an excellent opportunity. And if you look at the About section, you can see that they are very focused on how they want to scale, build, and prosper around Web3. Projects within the institutional grade sector, which is also becoming a force to be reckoned with, thanks to those great APIs that I've been talking about. API plug and play has existed for quite some time. This is also aimed at B2B clients, who, as we all know, account for a sizable portion of those cross-repayments. Isn't it all over the place? It's a $156 trillion business. B2B accounts for a large amount of that market. P2P accounts for a very small portion of that market, and we also see their investors in one of them, so it just made sense for them to be extremely generous. We can see all of these spots where they are if we look over here, and we can see that they are in some really large ones. They are, first and foremost, neobanks. Fintech platforms for making investments on cryptocurrency exchanges, ticketing sports-related amusement, music, fashion, film, politics, real estate, you name it, there are several alternatives all around the fortress. If we look down here, We can see that everything they're disrupting is everyday life, and blockchain is at the center of the new wave of technology. It's hyper-focused on blockchain, DLT, and crypto, and a few people from the community have spoken out. Kevin Cage, one of them, indicated that Ripple is gathering everyone's custodians, infrastructure, PSPs, and liquidity custody. Tokenization compliance becomes evident when looking at what Ripple has been doing. It's a good fit for their business. Vision for what they want to achieve with XRP for the rest of the time, and we've heard from Brad Garlinghouse that the Fortress trusts the team for now. Sorry about the years, but what they've accomplished in just a few short years since formation is impressive. I'm excited to see how Ripple, in collaboration with the Fortress Trust team, expands into the arena of crypto infrastructure services, and I'll be listening when they do. We're approaching this as if it were a bear market. We are in a market where the majority of these companies are struggling, and we expect Ripple to continue to grow into an absolute monster in terms of crypto infrastructure services within you, such as custody, liquidity payments, and so on. And I genuinely feel that people should start paying attention to this because we can see the repercussions. XRP is a key component of their operation. What are we hoping for? Is it feasible to anticipate Ripple creating value for XRP as a token? We are not, but it does not imply they will not, and by that I mean we want the XRP ledger to produce the majority of the value for XRP, but everything Ripple is doing shows that crypto is the future. We're going to see widespread adoption of this technology, and I believe Ripple is becoming a leader in the space. They could very well be the next Amazon, except it'll look a little different because this is crypto after all, and they are a crypto-focused company. But if this is going to be the next Amazon, and if they are going to pioneer XRP to major giants out there around on-demand liquidity and cross-border payments, I believe Ripple is becoming a leader and consider the possibilities for the future. Similar to XRP, I believe you should be focused on the major moves being made here, and once again, grab it. Ripple and XRP are not the same thing. Although XRP is not Ripple, these are extremely helpful partnerships and actions that I see blossoming into a huge opportunity for XRP as well. Even the liquidity hub, which previously did not contain XRP, was waiting for regulatory ambiguity to dissipate, which it has, and I anticipate that XRP will be included in the liquidity hub's product offering, which now includes on-demand liquidity. You are correct, the XRP ledger makes use of cases. The liquidity hub is another option. There's just so much potential here. Regarding the XRP ledger and the XRP currency, I simply don't see XRP not being an absolute behemoth beside you, Ripple, and if you can get into buying Ripple stock, I don't think it would be a bad idea to hold Ripple stock alongside XRP because, again, with everything Ripple is doing, I'm sure the Ripple stock will be very large. As well as when that completely IPOs, so please keep that in mind as you watch this video. You are invited to follow if you leave a like or subscribe notification on customer-free stuff. And with that, Nick bids you farewell on Twitter's engine-free Discord description below.